Honestly, guys, today I really don't know where this video is going or how it's going to be, but I'm doing something that I don't usually do, and I just felt like this is my platform. This is where I'm trying to succeed. This is where, I'm putting all my apples. So if I'm going to post this anywhere, it's going to be here because this is where I feel most comfortable and I feel okay being vulnerable, compared to like TikTok and Instagram, where I just know there's a lot of watching eyes, and not as much support. So I actually thought about doing this video yesterday, guys, because I just need to vent. Like, I really just need to vent. I need to feel heard. I need something to look back on when I do get out of the position that I'm in. And I need to release. And I just know so many people relate, especially just in life, because this is nothing but regular life stuff, y'all. Nothing super out of the ordinary or something super dramatic. Regular life things that just happen because it's life. Life is not perfect. It's not going to be a straight line up, and it's not going to be a straight line down. It's definitely a curved line, and I guess that's just something that I'm getting used to, I should say. So yeah, yesterday, okay, so before I get into it, I'm just gonna give you guys just a little backstory, like plans that I made for this year. I'm just gonna get right into it. So 2025, last year, around September, I started doing 75 hard, and I seen really, really good results, but I only lasted 30 days. So when 2025 came around, I said from January 1st, I'm going to be doing 75 hard. I'm going to be making content on it every single day for my TikTok. And I made a plan for my YouTube as well to just be more consistent with my YouTube. I came up with better ideas for videos. Just trying to, get in my bag in that area too. So as far as 2025, at least quarter one, in my mind, I was going to be heavy on consistently making content through TikTok and through YouTube, and those are my plans. Mind you, I'm also a student. I did have 2 jobs at the beginning of 2025 as well. So in between going to school, working full time, trying to create content full-time as well on more than one platform, I was pretty much stretching myself thin, but I was making good progress because I had been working 2 jobs for like going on maybe 4 or 5 months at the time. I had started school last semester in August, so I was used to going to school already. So I would say, like, when January came around, I was finally getting in a good flow where I'm like, okay, I'm prioritizing everything. I'm prioritizing class, I'm prioritizing work, I'm prioritizing content. And obviously everything doesn't get the same percentage out of me, but I was getting things done and nothing was getting left behind. You get what I'm saying? Perfect. Great. I thought that quarter one would have been so good because I spent all month, focusing on my content. And I'm not saying I was expecting to like monetize or anything in a month, but I was expecting some type of serious growth, like some growth that I can really see with my eyes. Fast forward to February. So we plan to go on this trip to Trinidad, and I know you guys seen the Trinidad vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did my best with that vlog. We planned a trip to go to Trinidad, and I also started dating someone, let's say last year around November we started talking. December we really started dating. So I'm dating somebody new. I'm going on a trip. There's all these things going on. A week before my trip, I get fired from said job. I get fired from one of my jobs, and it really devastated me because of the situation, who fired me, and just because I had worked so hard to like get myself to a point where I'm on top of my bills. I'm actually saving now. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not living check to check anymore, and the check is still not big, but I'm not living check to check because I found a flow. I was paying my bills every Thursday, so that way, you feel me, I just made up my own little thing to keep myself, on top, to keep myself in a good place financially, because everybody, it's hard to stay in a good spot financially when you're working these minimum wage jobs. You're not making that much, and then if you're going to school or something on top of that and you can't even fully work full time, I know y'all know the struggle. So that was me. I'm working 2 jobs to try to like maintain my bills and try to have a little bit money left over so I can continue to travel for you guys and make travel vlogs, travel for myself, go out to eat, just enjoy my life. So my life is not all about work and school. So I was finally at a point where I was doing that, and then I got fired a week before my trip to Trinidad. My first day on the trip to Trinidad, I fractured my foot in 2 spots. I didn't know that I fractured my foot in two spots until a week later, when I got back to the United States and was finally able to go to urgent care. But yeah, in Trinidad, I got into a heated argument, and I was really, really angry. I was really, really angry. I can't even lie about it. And I take full responsibility for my injury, for getting out of character, for just allowing myself to like be so angry. Just allowing myself to be so angry. So I like stomped, like, when you're like yelling and you're stomping. I was stomping, and I stomped on my foot so hard that I fractured my foot in 2 places. Y'all, I spent the rest of Trinidad, I went from a yardstick to a cane to crutches, and I still did the best that I could with that video. Like, I know that I'm like in literal pain. My foot was like so big, but I'm like, I didn't come all the way here to just lay down for a week. I came here to make a travel vlog. If I wasn't going to make a travel vlog, I would have never came. I came here to work, and that's really what I came here for. So for me to be here for a week and not be able to get a travel vlog, I was like, no, that's that's not gonna work. So I forced myself literally every day to get up, to shower, to put myself together, and to get in this car with my big swollen foot and make this content for you guys, because it was important. It's important. It was my first travel for the year. I'm like, there's no way I'm doing my first travel for the year. I'm in my family's home country, and I'm not gonna get a vlog. By any means necessary, we will get this vlog. So I got that vlog for you guys, and that week was just like, it was just really like mind over matter, and I had to really, really, really focus on putting mind over matter, because otherwise I would not have made it through that week. I would not have made it through that trip. And it was a lot. Like, I'm in a third world country. It's hot as hell. Like, the shower, like the bathroom to get into the shower, like that whole thing was a struggle. I was in so much pain just taking a shower, standing on one foot. Like, I fell so many times. Y'all, it was just a lot. So I get back from Trinidad, y'all, and I make the most of that I can out of that vlog for you guys. And when I get back from Trinidad, what's on my mind the most is the fact that I was just fired a week before. Now my foot is fractured, so I just took a week off. I lost my job. I have to take another week off because my foot is fractured. I know I'm going to be so behind. I'm going to be so behind on everything, because I'm about to not get paid for 2 weeks. And I also don't have a second income. So it's not like when you do go back to work, it's okay, because you got 2 incomes. They're going to be rolling in and you're going to catch back up. No. My one job wasn't even enough to cover 2 bills. That's why I needed 2 jobs. So now that I only have 1 job, mind you, while I was in Trinidad and my foot is fractured and I'm already thinking about how I'm going to need a second job and how I know I'm going to have to take time when I get back home, my job texts me and tells me that they're cutting hours. So not only did I lose my second job and I'm already going to be low on income, the only job that I have now is cutting my hours. So everything just felt like it was hitting me back to back to back to back. Like all the information is just hitting me back to back. Y'all, I just lost for words. Like, lost for words. I just had no words, because it's just like, why is life like this? Why is life like this, where the moment you feel like you took at least 3 steps forward, like you finally hit a breaking point in life, like you're finally about to break a threshold, and I'll get past always being broke. Like, I thought I would be at a point where, you feel me, I know I'm not rich, I know I'm not even making $3,000 a month, but when I pay my bills and I put gas in my car and I buy groceries, I can still put money up for savings, and I can still have a little bit money in my account until next check. I was definitely there. Why does it feel like when you take 2 steps, you immediately go 10 steps back? So dramatically. Like, oh my God. God forbid I take 2 steps forward, I'm going to take 4,500 steps back. And that's literally how life be feeling. Because prior to this, I was working 2 jobs in school, working 7 days a week. I worked 7 days a week from September to December to put myself in this position. Do you understand? I worked 7 days a week, and I'm not exaggerating on the 7 days a week. Ariel can tell you, my mother can tell you, I worked 7 days a week, and I still went to school. Yeah, I would work one shift from 10 to 6 p.m., 10 to 7 p.m., and I would leave that job and drive straight to the next job and work till 1 a.m. and then work 15 hours and wake up the next day and do it again. And I worked 7 days a week. So it's like, I bust my ass so hard to just be here. And then as soon as I get here and I let my shoulders down and I say I'm going to go on vacation with my family and I'm going to make a travel vlog and everything's going to be cool, I get fired from my other job. I fracture my foot. I get put out of work for 2 weeks. Like, I'll be damned. It just literally be feeling like I'll be damned. So for the past 4 weeks since I've came back from Trinidad, I have been in a cast. I have been on crutches, and I have still managed to go to work, go to school, and do anything else that I need to do, because I have no choice. I have no choice but to do that. I have went on 2 interviews on these crutches, okay? I have went on 2 interviews on these crutches because I'm so concerned about trying to get myself to a place where I'm not financially drowning again, that I went on interviews with these crutches. I work in Aventura Mall. If you're from Miami, or you don't even have to be from Miami, if you know what it's like to work in a mall, you know that you park. It takes 15 minutes to get to your store location alone. Once you have to get to the mall, you have to park, you have to go through the parking garage, you have to walk through the mall. I'm doing all of this on crutches, y'all. I'm doing all of this on crutches. I'm crutching across my campus. I've had to go upstairs because elevators are out of service, by myself, no help, bags in my hand. These are all the things that I'm doing because I'm like, I already lost 1 job. I was already out of work for 2 weeks. There's no way I can just sit down for 4 weeks and let myself heal properly like I should, because who's going to pay my bills? Who's going to pay my bills? Who's going to keep my mental right? Who's going to help me not feel stagnant if I just lay in this room and try to heal? Like, y'all, I have just been stressed. I have been stressed. I have been trying my hardest. I feel like I can't pull myself in any more directions than I'm already pulled into. You get what I'm saying? And yesterday, I just felt like I was at my breaking point. Yesterday, I came to work, and of course, like I said, I work in Aventura Mall. So I get to work, and I park in a parking garage that I don't usually park in because it's closer to my storefront. Anyways, I park in this parking garage, and these are just like little minor details, but it's like when you're going through something, it's like really. So I get in the parking garage, I'm trying to park, and I make sure to park on the second floor because I know the elevator in that parking garage is out of service, but it's still much easier, believe it or not, it's still much easier for me to go up the steps one by one and take my time than it was for me to like go to the other parking garage, which was like by the food court. So because it was just much easier for me to do that, I said, okay, I'm just going to park in this parking garage again and whatever. I tried to find a parking garage on the first floor because the way that the parking garage is set up, so like the third floor takes you directly inside of Macy's on the second floor of the mall. So I can go through there and get directly to my store. I just have to get through Macy's, and then my store is like right outside of Macy's. Not that big of a deal. But when we're closing at night, that second floor entrance is closed. So what happens is at night, I have to take the elevator to the first floor, get to the parking garage, and then take the stairs back up to the second or third floor to my car because the elevator is out of service. So yesterday I decided, okay, I'm not going to park on the third floor because going up those 3 flights of steps almost killed me. And there was no parking on the first floor, so I parked on the second floor. I parked on the second floor because I would only have to go up 1 flight of steps to make it to the third floor entrance, get through Macy's, get to my job, and then at night when we close, all I have to do is go to the first floor, and then I'll only have to go up 1 flight of steps to get to the second floor. Not a big deal. Yesterday, I needed to make a return at my job, so my bag was heavier than usual. Mind you, I'm also bringing lunch and water and all these things that I usually don't bring because there's a food court. I'm not gonna lie, I don't bring lunch to work every day. Usually I get Chipotle, but I have to bring my lunch because I'm not gonna struggle to. I'm already dripping sweat, arms hurting and tired and bruised by the time I get to my storefront. Why would I leave on my break to go all the way back to the food court? Who's even going to carry my food? Like, who's going to carry my stuff? So I have to bring all my stuff to work so I can eat lunch, everything right then and there. So yesterday my bag was just heavy, and I made it to work, and I was trying to make my way through the parking garage, but my bag was so heavy, like I couldn't find a comfortable position for my crutches. And yeah, so I call my manager, and I'm like, hey, like I'm in the parking garage, I'm trying to make it there, but I really don't think I'm gonna make it. Do you think you can send someone to Macy's to help me? And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna ask somebody, whatever. In the midst of me like calling her and whatever, time is going. I'm already like 3 minutes late to work at this point. So instead of just standing there and waiting, I just tried to like struggle my way through because I can't have my phone in my hand and crutch at the same time. So if they're calling me trying to see like where you at, I can't even like, you know, tell them like, oh, I'm here or I'm there, because I can't keep stopping to pull out my phone. Like, it's just so much going on. So yeah, I asked, can somebody meet me at Macy's? Nobody comes to meet me at Macy's. Somebody did come try to find me, but they didn't find me. So I finally make my way to the store. After finally struggling my way through Macy's, I'm dripping sweat, I'm hot, my arms hurt, my foot hurts. Like, I get in there, I'm huffing and puffing. One of my coworkers, they come, they grab my bag, they take it to the back or whatever. And everybody's just like, take your time, like whatever. So I go in the back and I get my stuff out to, you know, come out on the floor and get ready for my shift. And I stopped. I was already late, but I did stop and I ate a cookie because I didn't eat anything yesterday either. Like, I got to work at 3. I didn't eat anything yesterday. So after using all my energy to like get to my storefront and I haven't eaten all day, I literally be so weak I could pass out. So I'm like stuffing a cookie in my mouth. I'm in the little roller chair that they gave me that I can use to like get around work, scooting my way to the front. And then my manager comes like running behind me and she's like, time in attendance, like you're late, da 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 da. And I can't even lie, like I have been late multiple times since my foot has been fractured, since I've been on crutches. But I've been going to interviews and then going to work after. I've been going to class and then going to work after. Like, I have things to do. Like, and then it's like these jobs, they think, oh, like you're just gonna leave an hour earlier because you're injured, you need to get here on time. But no, I still have other things to do. I can't leave an hour early just to get here. Like, I understand it's my foot and it's fractured, but whatever, that's besides the point. So she starts running behind me, talking about time and attendance, and I just got so frustrated and pissed and mad because, one, I couldn't say what I wanted to say, but I really wanted to say, like, do you really think I give a damn about time and attendance right now? Like, I don't give a damn about no time and attendance. I get here when I get here. I'm not rushing myself. I'm injured. And a lot of y'all would not even be able to do what I'm doing right now. Y'all would not even be here. Y'all would be on leave of absence, using y'all PTO, because y'all managers, y'all don't even have to be here when y'all injured. So it really just perturbed me. And I burst into tears. I literally burst into tears. Like, I just burst into tears at work, and I had to cry it out because I've been wanting to cry this whole time, don't get me wrong, and I haven't. I have been being strong. I have been getting up every day and doing what I have to do. And I might complain, I might cry, I might text my friends and be like, I don't know why God decided to give me this life. Like, I don't know why God decided that my life had to be hard. I be trying to figure it out. Like, it be feeling like so targeted. Like, dang, why does my life have to be like this? Why do I have to struggle for everything that I want or need or that I'm trying to accomplish? Like, for others, it seems like things come so easy. Like, and especially for the friends that I do have too. Like, I know you're not supposed to like watch people and compare people, but I can't help but to notice the fact that my friends have great lives and they have great families. Like, and I'm not saying I don't have a good life and I don't have a good family, but it's not the same. It's not the same. And I'm not scared to be upfront about that. Like, it is not the same. And sometimes I do offend, like my mom especially. I do offend her when I talk about them in this manner. But it's like, it's the reality. Like, my friends are nurses. My friends, their parents have nice homes. You get what I'm saying? Like, my friends are not always broke like I am either. And it's because, you feel me, they were set up with different foundations. Like, and that's just how I feel. That's what I feel is the reality of it. So, you know, I'm given a different stick. I'm given a different path. But I don't even feel like I have a friend that I can like connect with, or like, you know, we're seeing eye to eye on this situation, because I feel like everybody is in a better situation than me, that I don't even have anyone that I can relate to. It literally just feel like I be going through this alone. And I don't know. Yesterday, I just felt like I was at my breaking point. Today, I feel the same way. Like, today, I feel the same way. I just feel like, why does it always have to be so hard for me? Like, but then I have to sit down and realize, like, it's hard for everybody. Like, it's hard for everyone. It's hard for everyone. Even the person that has all the money, it is still hard. For the person that has no money, it is still hard. Like, everybody has their stress. Everybody has things to work on. Everybody has things that they're working towards. And it's never just at a reach of your hand. Everybody is working towards it. So, yeah. Yesterday, I was like I'm gonna get in the car and I have to make a video about this. Like, I have to, like, release. And it's like I almost gave up, but I didn't give up. That's all I could keep thinking. Like, you almost give up, but you never do. Like, you almost, but you never do. Because yesterday, I wanted to just quit my job and just, I don't know. Like, I just wanted to quit my job. Like, I'll fucking quit right now. Like, that's really how I felt. But yeah. This year, in 2025, I just want to break barriers. And I want to reach new heights. And yeah, I just want to break thresholds. Like, I don't expect to be a millionaire by the end of 2025. Shoot, I probably won't even have 6 figures. Maybe I'll just have 4 or 5. But if I can get to the point where I can consistently keep $1,000 in my savings, I will be happy with just that alone. Like, I will be happy with just that alone. If I can just keep $1,000 in my savings, I'll be happy with just that alone. That is what I'm sick of. And when you feel like you work so damn hard and then you still see days like this, you literally be so confused. Like, did I not work 7 days in a row for like 4 months straight? And I'm still here. It's starting to make me feel like what I do doesn't matter. Like, what you do doesn't matter. Like, the goals you set, it doesn't matter. How hard you work, it doesn't matter. It makes you feel like if God wants to choose you, he will. And if he don't, then you're just going to struggle like everyone else. But I have to refuse to believe that. I have to refuse to believe that it's true. I have to believe that if I know I'm working hard every day and I'm seeing no fruits of any labor right now, then there has to be some fruits of labor in the long run, because I keep working. Like, I keep working. I keep trying. I keep striving. And yeah, I don't know. But I just needed to, like, talk. I needed to talk. I needed to vent. I needed to feel like I'm not insane. Because I literally be feeling insane. I guess the point of this video is you literally can't give up, because it seems like it's for nothing now. And it might not seem like the direction is clear. And it might not seem like the work is paying off. But, like, at the end of the day, I know I'm building character. I know I'm building endurance. I know I'm building patience. I know I'm building tenacity. I know I'm building perseverance. I know I'm building all of these things in the midst of this, in the midst of working so hard and receiving no fruits of your labor. I know I'm receiving all of these qualities and these benefits that are instilling in me, that's allowing me to even sit down and make this video right now. Like, that's what keeps me going. So I know it's not all for nothing, and I know that one day eventually I will see the other side of this, and I will be able to say, like, oh, it's worth it. Like, it was worth it. I know. But in the going of it, it's just like sometimes it's impossible to see. It's literally sometimes impossible to see. But yeah, this year I am just trying to prioritize doing things that I've always wanted to do and seeing it full out and fully through, and finding my direction. Most importantly, finding direction, especially when it comes to my content, when it comes to posting, when it comes to growing my platform. I'm trying to find ways to tap back into, you know, my passions like skincare and aesthetics, and I'm trying to find lanes. I'm just trying to find lanes, because right now, and especially last year, and especially while I was working the 2 jobs, it was like I kind of had to put my passions on the back burner for me to be able to survive financially. Like, that's just what it was. But now I'm at a point where it's like I kind of got to put my financials on a back burner so my passions can survive and give me a better fruit of my labor. That's how I'm trying to see it. So this year I'm just working on getting myself together, breaking a threshold, and working on my positivity overall. I feel like I do pretty okay with it, but days like this where I just feel so dark and angry and back against the wall, it's like, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep doing this, keep going. I don't know when this is gonna ever feel worth it. So yeah, I know there's a bunch of people, literally a bunch of people, who can just relate to the financial issues, the chasing your dreams and feel like you're chasing a dead end road. Life in general, it's not easy. It's not easy. And it's more difficult when you're trying to follow a goal, a passion, a dream, and you're just not okay with just conforming or settling for something. Because that's another thing. I am not okay with settling. I'm not okay with settling. You see, I would complain about having $0, but I'm going to leave that job. I'm going to find something new. I'm going to get up out that situation if it's not aligning. I don't care. If it's not aligning, I move. And I don't stay anywhere too long, because I have not been in a job, a position, anything yet where it was truly benefiting me. So I know a lot of people can relate, and I just wanted to come and say my piece, because you guys are my followers. You guys are who support me and watch me and listen to me. So I am forever grateful for that. I'm forever grateful for that. I'm forever grateful for the growth that I was able to have on YouTube in this short amount of time. I feel like for the videos and the content that I have been posting, I am planning to take a different approach and direction this year. But I feel like for what I did post and the subscribers that I did gain, it was definitely off of pure connection. You liked what you saw. You liked me as a person. We connected well. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Oh God, excuse me. I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for listening. Thank you for relating. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for supporting. And just thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for everything that you do. And if you relate and you're in the same position, I just wish you the best. I ask that you keep going, you keep striving, you keep praying, because prayer and Bible study has been my best friend through all of this. And just in general, since I've started building that connection, it has been my best friend, because I swear, sometimes you feel like nothing's going to save you, but the word, it really does save you sometimes. So yeah, just keep going, keep striving, keep being great, because we have things to accomplish. And even if we feel like we're not seeing the side of it now, we're not making any strides now, we're making more progress than we actually think we are. Because a lot of it, when it comes to being in that dream career or having that dream job, or fulfilling that dream that you have in your head, whatever it is, your house, your dream car, everything comes with maintenance. Everything comes with maintenance. And if you're going to maintain that properly, then you have to have the skills and the mindset to be able to maintain it. Patience, tenacity, teamwork, things like this. So I'm learning all of this on this journey, and it's rewarding. I'll just say that. It's rewarding. And it's rewarding, but it's defeating at the same time. And yeah, I just know that me and all of you will be able to succeed and be great and have everything we desire, because we're being intentional about it. So it has to come. Anything you ask God for, He will deliver, and He will deliver 10 times more. So yes, I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much, and that is it.